Look at all this crap from installing my new router. Oh my god. Let's get this out of the way. Hi everyone. So I spent probably a good 20 hours installing my new router. I love it. It's fantastic. What ASUS has done with this little piece of kit is incredible to me because it has simplified my network where it's like I don't need certain things anymore. Like my old router, I had to basically like semi-program it to the point where for these convenience features that are already baked into the new router, which is great, hardware-wise and software-wise. So like I have a wireless extender here in my garage just to make sure that I get network connectivity in here for my computer, my Xbox in here, and it was pretty good, but it was kind of out of the way because it's a wireless extender. But it's an extra piece of hardware that I have to do, and in order for it to be supported by my old router, like I had to give it access through port forwarding and everything like that. It was kind of weird, but I'm glad I did it because I need it productivity wise, like I said. But now I don't even need it with the new router. With the new router, I get twice as much speed through here, even though it is the same distance, which is it's like 40 feet away from like the center of the hub, and it works phenomenally. Like my Xbox normally clocked in at around like 37 to 40 megabytes per second for download speeds. Now it's achieving like 119, 120, which is great. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but right now, so I bought a big hard drive and I'm downloading all the Xbox Game Pass library titles right now onto that hard drive because I want to do a Game Pass roulette thing basically. So it's taking quite some time because I think the whole library is about 4.7 terabytes worth, and so I've been downloading this over the past week, and it's taking some time. Right now I'm in the T's, the titles that start with T's, so I'm almost there. I'm almost done. But luckily, my ISP, it doesn't have a data cap or anything like that. And I'm pretty sure doing this little mini project is what killed my old router in the first place, because that thing was constantly running and downloading like 24/7. So now it's even more efficient with the new router, and yeah, I'm glad that it's working again, so I'm able to get that down. So yeah, this is pre-filming before I do my October pickups. Tomorrow is officially the last day of October. I don't think I'm going to be purchasing anything else. I got a couple of things, not as much as I normally do, only because next month for November, that's when all the next generation stuff comes down, and those are pricey. Like those are really expensive, and yeah, those are the only things I'm really looking forward to in November-December timeframe, with the exception of maybe Cyberpunk 2077, which just got delayed to December 10th. So we have to wait again for like a whole month, which we've been waiting for so long anyways. It doesn't really matter at this point. So it is what it is. Who cares? As long as they get the game out and it's pretty fantastic, I don't really mind. I know it's going to be up there with one of the probably the best games of the year. Although I don't know if you qualify that in the month of December. Some people don't, so they leave that to the next season. So anyway, yeah. So that's my router update. Freaking love that thing. It's an amazing device. So yeah, let's get on with the video. Let's put all the stuff I got in October onto the table. So some of this is gaming related. It's more like nerd related, but I wanted to include it anyway, just because I like opening stuff on here. And I've done it in the past where it's not really game related, but it's nerd related, so it's kind of relevant to me. But yeah, let's see what we got here. Actually, I got a few packages. Let me show you the stuff that's unwrapped first of all. So let's get rid of the big one first. So at my job, I have like a very special ergonomic workstation, which I don't have here, and I needed a doctor's note and everything like that for it. But for the past years, well, for the many years I've been at that job, I've tried to tailor it for my comfort and my overall like posture and health and everything like that, which they encourage, which is fine. So I had a standing desk there, which was awesome. I had an ergonomic keyboard, which was awesome. But when I went into the office for the first time in months, they were getting rid of a lot of equipment. And so I saw this stack of equipment and I was like, to one of our admin people, I was like, hey, is anyone taking this? And she said like, no, nobody wants it anymore because everyone has laptops nowadays. So I was like, I want that because I love these kinds of devices. So this, if you don't know, is a Microsoft Natural keyboard. Natural meaning, see how there's like a curve in the keyboard? Because that's how your hands are. When you type, your hands are more like this. They're kind of straight to make sure to get on the what is it called, the F and the J keys. So it's more like in like this, but because of the Natural keyboard, the way it's situated, it's more natural like this. So you don't have like a bend in your wrist, like an unnatural one, which causes like carpal tunnel syndrome and all this type of thing. So someone got rid of these. These are like really hard to find and they're normally expensive once they sell out of them, because there are purists like me who like these types of hardware that are, I mean, they're dated, but it doesn't mean that they don't work. So I have an older version of this. I literally have the like 90s version of this where it's all beige and like the connector on the end isn't even a USB connector. It is an old school PS-2 connection for like the old keyboard and mouse. So this one has the newer updated fancy one. It even has a scroll toggle in the middle for my thumb. So you could essentially, if you're good enough and you know all the keyboard shortcuts for like a Windows PC or a Mac, you could just use your hands. You don't need a mouse to navigate anything. Like if you know what like Command Spacebar does, or like what Start R does for Windows, like you could basically do everything you need just right off the keyboard by itself, which is how they used to do it before. The mouse interface was brand new compared to like how we used to do it through like the DOS inputs and everything. So I'm really happy I got this. I'll probably use this on my home computer here and alongside with my mechanical one. And yeah, I'm really happy that someone decided to not want this anymore. So cool, I love that. I love that thing. So next up, what else do I got? So I went to, where did I get these at? I think this is a garage sale. I don't know. This is Chrono Cross, which is the sequel to Chrono Trigger, one of the greatest games of all time. I always remember wanting this game. I just never got around to it. Mainly because I didn't have a PlayStation 1 at the time. And like Final Fantasy was like the RPG that everyone was talking about. And this one got kind of like swept to the side because of how big Final Fantasy 7 and Final Fantasy, that whole generation of Final Fantasy 7 through Final Fantasy 12. Like that was, well, for the PlayStation 1, Final Fantasy 7 all the way through 9. But like, yeah, those were huge games. But this one got kind of swept aside. An excellent game, but I never got to play it when if initially released. So I'm happy to get this one and have a physical copy of it. I believe you could get this digitally on PlayStation 4 on the or through the PlayStation Network. So pretty sweet. Another classic RPG that came around this era for the PS1 is this one. This is Grandia. And I love the battle system in the Grandia series. It is a halfway between a turn-based and an action RPG type of fighting system. So it is time-based, but there's also spatial awareness that you have to be involved, that you have to know about. So I got introduced to the series with Grandia 2 on the Dreamcast, which I loved. I actually liked it a little bit more than Skies of Arcadia for some reason. Maybe because I like the character designs more. But yeah, I started playing this one on my PC emulator. I was like, damn, this is a fantastic game. And they re-released this one and Grandia 2 on a remaster for the Switch and the PlayStation, I want to say. But yeah, that's probably why someone got rid of it like this. I was like, nah, screw it. I'll take this version. I love all the PlayStation 1 stuff. So I'll get it. I'll get it if it's available. I went to Half Price Books just probably one time. I think I got all this whole stack in one fell swoop. So the first game I got was a PlayStation 2 game. This is Guilty Gear 2. well, Guilty Gear Double X Reload. So Guilty Gear was the first title on the PlayStation 1. The Double X series came onto the PlayStation 2 and Dreamcast in Japan only. But this one, I don't know if you see that Sero, that means it's from Japan. So this is all in Japanese. You look at the backside. So someone imported it over here. Although I say someone, I want to say the corporation of Sammy Sega incorporated, like sent it over here, because if you open it up, it says here, let's see, right here. So it says here property of SCEA, which stands for Sony Corporation Entertainment of America, and it says first party QA. So someone sent this over, and then they had their QA department at Sony test this out. I don't know why you need a Japanese version of this. Maybe they wanted to port it over and they wanted to see if it was worthwhile or something. But this version, I'm gonna keep that sticker. Normally I take those stickers off just to have a clean copy, but this is great. Like, it came with the instruction manual, and it's all in Japanese, but you don't really need to learn or know Japanese in order to play these. It's a fighting game. You don't really need to know. Like, this manual right now has like all the characters that you know. And where's Jam? Is she in here? There she is. Yeah. So it has the English for the names of the characters, but they're also there in Japanese. But like, if you look at the inputs, like, those are Street Fighter 2 mechanics you should have learned back in the 90s. Like, you should already know that shit. So yeah, this is great. Like, I got it. It was $20, and I was like, it doesn't even play in my PlayStation 2 or my PlayStation 3 because of a region lockout. But I just wanted it because it just looked really cool. Like, look at that. Guilty Gear. And then this right here, I want to say that this 8- is like an archive way of whoever was, was the librarian of the games there at the studio. So maybe like it stands for the 8th. It just belongs in like Carousel 8 or something like that. So that's pretty cool. Down, I got that. I also got Gran Turismo 5 and 5XL. So this is Prologue, and then this is 5XL. And then it's so weird because like Polyphony Digital takes so much time on their games that Sony corporate kind of gets like impatient with them, and they're like, you gotta release something. We need a flagship racing title on our system. Can you just push out something? So they gave out Prologue as like a Band-Aid kind of version, and it's very limited in scope and like the cars and the tracks that it's able to do, but it was good enough to sell. I wouldn't say it was $60 worth, this whole price. $5 was more like it because it was just like a big demo. But when XL came out, it had everything, like online racing, it had like expanded tracks, and it had like better music and everything like that. So this is when like I stopped buying Gran Turismo day of. Like, I was such a diehard Gran Turismo fan, and then Forza came along and kind of swept them under the rug. But like after 5, I was like, I'm not gonna get it right away. Like, same thing with 6. Even though Gran Turismo 6 was fantastic. Gran Turismo Sport is incredible, but it's not the same as like how much Forza does with its online communities and its online events and everything like that. And the cars aren't as detailed and the graphics aren't as good, but like, it's still Gran Turismo. Like, their photo modes are still really good to look at. And Gran Turismo, compared to Forza, still sells millions, and I think they sell probably twice as many Forza copies, just for the fact that it's on the PlayStation platform. So I don't know. I still love Gran Turismo. I love all these racing games, and I can't wait to see what the PlayStation 5 does with Gran Turismo 7. That's gonna look so sick. And it's an official numbered title. Like, Gran Turismo 6 came out in the later years of the PlayStation 3 era, and we never got a numbered entry in the series for the PlayStation 4. So you could only imagine how good Gran Turismo 5 is going to be, because it should be fully fleshed out. And because they've been working on that the whole entire time. Polyphony Digital doesn't make any other game besides Gran Turismo, so what else have they been working on? We're gonna see the fruits of their labor. So we'll see. Another kick-ass game that I got is the Sly Cooper Collection, which is awesome. I love these games. I love the style and the aesthetic for Sly Cooper, since it's all in cel-shaded graphics. It's also made by Insomniac, which is freaking great. I'm sorry, not Insomniac. This game series is made by Sucker Punch, which is super underrated. Equivalent to this, which is like Ratchet and Clank. I actually enjoy the Sly Cooper series a little bit more. Yeah, I love these growing up, and I right now I'm on like this huge like PlayStation 3 pack kick. So last time I got God of War, which was like a 5 series actually, but God of War collection. Then there was the Prince of Persia 3 collection. I want to get there's a Tomb Raider collection and a Killzone collection and a Ratchet and Clank collection, which I know. But like this one's probably a higher priority on compared to all of those on my list. So I'm really happy to get this one. This is really cool. I like the inside cover art. It's Sly Cooper right there. So yeah, super excited about that. And I don't know. I like having older school stuff like that. What else? Okay, so these 3 things are pretty special to me. Also at Half Price Books, I got this steelbook of Perfect Dark Zero, which came out on the 360 as a semi-launch title, like launch window game. This has actually been sitting on that shelf for a while, and no one picked it up because no one knows what Perfect Dark is anymore, and this one was kind of meh. If you're gonna like have a flagship title or first-person title, this one was like not gonna hold a candle to like Halo, but like they tried. I just like how this steelbook looks and like how it feels. That's right. And it's rare, so I like it. And it comes with like all this weird stuff. Like look at this like weird hologram thing. What is that? I have no idea what this is for. I never played it. I actually never played this thing. Like I think by the time I got really semi-interested in something like this, BioShock came around. So I was like, screw it, I'm gonna play BioShock instead. But I like the weight of this, and like, I don't know, I like it. I like that they put the effort into something like that. Next, which was like really cool that someone got rid of this thing. I was like, wow, really? I have here is Final Fantasy 15. This one's cool. It's a steelbook version of it, as you can see right there, with Amano's artwork on it. It's so pretty. Like I wanted to pre-order this, but I was like, I'm not too sure on the Final Fantasy series at this point, especially this type of gameplay for Final Fantasy. So, and my friends keep telling me it's not worth it, but I'm like, but look at that! Look at that. This also comes with Kingsglaive, the anime series, which is a supplement to this, which I never got to see. And I was actually waiting to watch that before I got to play this game. So then I'm more informed and more in tune about the world that Final Fantasy 15 is set in, because it's kind of weird that you drive around in a car to get everywhere. But from what one of my friends told me, he put like 60 hours in the game and he hated it. I don't know why he put 60 hours in the game and still hates it, but yeah, that was his impression of it. But I kind of want to check it out because it's a Final Fantasy game. So this last game, so this is the second time I've bought this game, but I got it really cheap on GameFly, and it's good. It's becoming increasingly rare, understandably. Is this one right here, Gravity Rush Remastered. So this was only sold on Amazon.com at the time. There aren't that many of Gravity Rush physical copies made, and now I have 2. This one I got for $60, and this is in better condition than the one I got previously, because it's yeah, it feels brand new. It's complete. There's no nicks on anything here, like barely any scratches on this disc. It's just like little spit up stuff. But yeah, I'm excited to have like 2 of these. So probably gonna have these framed up somehow. I need to get again one of those plastic wraps that you put around this type of thing to make sure that it's all nice and neat. Okay, so next one I got, which is so dumb, but I really wanted it. So this is the Neon Genesis Evangelion Perfect Collection on DVD. Perfect. So they released in North America. It was really hard to get Evangelion anywhere. Like the distribution chain for it was pretty much non-existent for it, and so you'd have to either import it through DVD. You could get tapes, VHS tapes of it, and then record your own by yourself. But in terms of DVDs, there were no DVDs that were released for Evangelion up until like 2001, I believe. And then so there were 2 versions that they came out with. This is the first set and pack that they released, which sucks. It's not that good. The better one is the one that I have, which is the platinum version set. And they basically, the main differences is that the record quality from this one to the platinum version, the digital transfer is much cleaner on the platinum version. Like, there are some parts in this version which are so incredibly dark, some scenes that are so incredibly dark in this one that you're just like, what am I looking at? Like, I can't tell. It just looks like an ink blob was splattered onto the screen. It's very poor. And so I actually avoided this one for like the longest time, and I got the platinum one, which was crazy at the time, because now it's still, I think a complete version of that is still like around $200, even though it's accessible on Netflix right now. But the Netflix version is very, it's not good. Like, there are parts of that they cut out so much stuff out of that version that and yeah, it's not as important, but you're not getting the full Evangelion experience if you watch the Netflix version of the show. It's not the same. So if you get the platinum version, that'd be great. But yeah, just to let you know, like, how rare it is to buy these like individually. Like, there's still currently, as of today, it is 2020, and this series has been around since 1997. There is still currently no way to buy the entire series on Blu-ray on HD. You can't buy it anywhere. So like, that's insane. Like, one of the most popular animes of all time, arguably like Japan's Star Wars, isn't being able to isn't released or distributed in North America with like a Blu-ray 1080p high def release. So that is changing. I believe that Crunchyroll, or is it Crunchyroll? Ooh, no, it's not Crunchyroll. It's someone else. They bought the rights, the distribution rights for Evangelion. So they're going to be printing out Blu-rays of the original series. So we're getting Blu-rays of the original series, and we're getting the 2 movies, End of Eva and Death and Rebirth, on Blu-ray. Finally, after years of complaining, and even like after the new movies have come out. So it's crazy. Anyway, let's talk about this one right here, the Perfect Edition. The reason why I like this one is because it's basically, the cover arts for all these little DVDs are basically the same as the VHS releases that came out, and I always loved looking at them because it was basically just like anime. This is Masato Kusanagi. This particular copy, like, this is cool. Like, here's the in art for it. That's Kwaru, Nagisa. And like, yeah, like, looking at this stuff as I was a kid, like on VHS, I was like, man, I want to draw like that, which I almost did. I was so close to doing it, and getting into. And I drew so many pictures of Rei and Shinji and Asuka, like, all the time. But yeah, this particular copy, man, this guy took good care of it, because here's Rei Ayanami, and inside Asuka Langley Soryu. So he kept this original one like really good. My platinum version is still really good condition, but I think my cat peed on some of it, so don't even get me started on that thing. I was really upset. But yeah, like, this is a really good version of it, and I'm glad someone was getting rid of it, and now I was able to pick it up. So, alright, we're gonna go through the packaged stuff that I have. Majority of it is apparel and 1 statue. Just to let you know how much I love Evangelion. I'll show you in a minute. Hold on. Okay, first up, let's see. I know what this one is already, just because I could tell from the outside. This one is. Oh my god. I hope you're voting. It's very important that you vote this election, because what's going on right now is an atrocity. But yeah, hope you voted. I obviously voted for this guy. You see that? Mr. Joe Biden hanging out with President Barack Obama. This is them jogging in the White House. And this is found on the Biden campaign's main website. So I donated it a little bit and got the shirt at the same time. Oh man, that is hilarious. I'm gonna wear this on during the election day results when they get announced. Okay, second one. Here we go. There's like a pull tab for this one. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Another shirt. This one is my Neon Genesis Evangelion t-shirt, but it's Garfield. And it's purple. Like, how ridiculous is this shit? That's fucking hilarious. Look at that. This lasagna eating machine over here. He's actually one of my namesakes for my online usernames, Narfield. So I always get this reference all the time from people who yell at me. So that's hilarious. I love that. And I don't have a purple shirt, which is cool. So excited to get that thing. Okay, let's open that one last. Let's open the box first. So here we go. Now, back to Evangelion. Evangelion 3+1 was supposed to be released out in Japan earlier this. Actually, I think it was supposed to be next month that it was supposed to release, which is the goodbye to Evangelion, apparently. So that was supposed to be the last in the series of 4 movies, and it didn't happen because of COVID. So now they had to push it back all the way to, I believe, February, or is it March? I think it's March 2021. So, but all the marketing material and all like the product stuff is still coming out. So this one was on sale at GameStop because they had like a crazy sale going on. Hey, that's Asuka. This is the Rebirth series Asuka. So she has an eye patch. So she lived through the events of the first series in this, and her name is different. So her name is Asuka Shikinami Langley instead of Asuka Langley Soryu, which is really weird. And so this is a statue. I haven't bought a statue in a long time, especially an anime statue of a little girl. But I want to. But it looks super cool, and I think it was like $15. So it's directly from Bandai in Japan, and like, yeah, I was like, cool, I'll buy this thing. Screw it. I want to be super hyped for the last Evangelion because I don't know when they're ever going to be able to touch that series ever again. We'll see. There's a lot of politics behind why they wouldn't touch the series ever again. But yeah, I got this one, and I also got a Eva unit. Not a Gunpla, but like a statue. It's not a statue. It's like an action figure, but like a really big one. It's like around like 9 to 10 inches tall. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about this one. Whoa, look at this one. Which is great. What? Oh my god. Oh, her stand is right there. Okay, I was like, if that was it, that'd be it. So here's Asuka. That's actually pretty tall. Not really. No wonder it's $15. Can't really do anything with this type of thing. She's gonna be up there with Mikey, with my Michelangelo character right there. It is cool. Her legs are ridiculously long compared to her torso dimensions. Obviously, these are not realistic human dimensions, but sweet. That's cool. Can't wait to see the new movie. Hopefully, this won't start like a whole obsession with collecting other figures for freaking Ava. We'll see. So yeah, that's for my Ava collection. Alright, so the one that I was waiting for the most, which just came back from the UK, is this pack. I've actually been waiting for this for over 4 months, 4 or 5 months, because this thing was discontinued, but they decided to, let's make some more. These got super popular for a super popular series, so yes. Oh my god. So if you don't know, a company called Insert Coin, I'm actually wearing their Shenmue shirt right now. They are a video games based apparel company, and they make really great stuff. I have a Shenmue jacket. I'm sorry, not a jacket, the hoodie. I have this shirt. I have another Insert Coin. A Doom shirt. That one's freaking fun. The quality is really good. Although the sizes are, you better watch out for it because American sizes are different from European sizes. We're a little bit bigger here, so make sure you order a size up. But the two things that I was really waiting for them to re-release are the Yakuza jackets that they have. Mainly the original Kiryu Kazuma one and the Goro Majima one. So I got both of them. I'm super happy. I'm gonna wear them right now. Before I open that up, let me share what else I got. So I got Kojima, got a Kojima Productions shirt. It just has Kojima Productions here on the back. I already have another one, but I liked the style of this one a little bit more. The other one's too baggy, and I got at like a game experience sometime. I also got a mask. So, ooh, that's cool. A pretty standard mask. It has game controllers on it. Boom. Done. Got it. Cool. Sweet. All right. Let's put this bitch on. The Majima. I want to try the Majima one. Majima is probably one of my favorite characters of all time from Sega. Ryu still holds a small soft spot in my heart, but look at that. Oh my god, look at this. Look at that. The Mad Dog. Oh, dude. So, if you never played the game, this is what's tattooed on his back in the Yakuza form. So, let's get into this thing. I wouldn't say that these are cheap comparatively, but they're not cheap at the same time. But it feels great. It feels great in here. So this is a medium-sized. I'm typically a medium-sized, but for jackets like this, oh dude, that feels good. It is getting colder and chillier here in the Bay Area. But oh, can you get? Oh my god, come on! Look at that. That looks, guys. Could you believe? Can you believe this? Can you believe this? Hold on, I'm gonna yell at my wife real quick. Check this out. Look at this though. It fits perfectly. Medium size. I am 5'8", 5'9" ish, and I weigh like 180 pounds. Look at this crap. It fits perfectly. Like normally when I buy something like this, if it's large, these sleeves go like right up here. So it is actually a really good size. This is like perfect for me. Oh, I'm excited. Hold on, let me show my wife real quick. Bro, what is this right now? It looks good. I could probably wear this one out and this mask out and not give a fuck. Although this is so nice, I don't want to get it all messed up. Like if I bring this to like a bar, it'll probably get all drunken on. Oh my god, it's really nice. Like the inside liner of this is really good. Oh, there's a pocket in here. Hey, nice. Okay, super hyped. Like that one, man. That I was really happy about that thing. So there's these two jackets, but there's two others? No, three others. So there's three others for Kiwami 2. There's one for Nishikiyama. Sorry. There's one for Nishikiyama, which is a koi fish. There's another one for what's his name? Why is his name escaping me right now? Ryoji? I want to say. Also a dragon-backed tattoo version, which is awesome. But it's more like, it's kind of like this color scheme a little bit different. And the third one is Seijima's one, which is a more green affair with a tiger, with like a sick ass tiger on the back. Oh my god, I can't help that. Look at that. That's great. Okay, sorry Kiryu. Okay, so this is Kiryu's. It's got his like gray suit with the red undershirt kind of color scheme going on right there. And this is his back. That is the Dragon of Dojima. Sick. So they're all pretty much the same kind of pattern. It's just the back tattoo or the back panel of the jacket is different, and the color schemes are different. All right, so let's put this on. Yes, man, I am Sega'd out today. Sega and Ava. That's all I'm all about today. Oh, that looks good too, actually. Oh man, dude, that looks good. I can see myself going to the movie theater and wearing this shit. if the movie theaters were open, I could definitely see that. But yeah, man, I like the color scheme on Goro's, but like, look at that. That's still. Oops. But look at that. That's still like, still really good. I think you can see that. Man. Oh, I'm excited. Super excited about that. For all the chilly weather to come by, or I'm hanging out here in my garage and I'm cold, I just throw this on and I'm good to go. So there's enough insulation in this where it should be warm enough. Oh man, Jesus, what a good haul. Super nerdy haul. I hope you guys enjoy any of this type of stuff. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you had an entertaining time of me react to these products and all this nerd, was it contraband? I don't know. Oh man, I'm just super happy how this thing looks. Oh, it's comfy as hell. So, but yeah, I hope you have a great weekend, a happy Halloween. Be safe out there. Double check your candy if you do go out there. You never know what idiot is going around doing some stupid shit. So, but yeah, take care. See ya.